What's going on YouTube? It's your boy JoJo back with another video. I know it's been a minute. I know I keep saying we're going to get more consistent, but I promise you we're going to, man. It's just balancing out life with the new kid and everything like that, but I promise you we'll get there. As you can see by the title of today, I know we're getting late in the year. Not everybody needs a bunch of stubs, but there are people out there who are still trying to get collections done, still trying to get Kershaw or Mookie or even Mo at this point, and still haven't done live series collections. And that's at its cheapest. It'll never get cheaper, or it'll continue to get cheaper, but like this is just about as cheap as it'll get. So I decided to go ahead and remind y'all as to what the best stub making method is currently outside of investing in cards and hitting big. If you follow any of the investment tips, I've put y'all on plenty of cards that can make you a bunch of stubs, such as Devers when he was at 81, Brian Reynolds when he was at 82. I told a lot of people to invest in Luis Robert when he was quick sell, and he's now above 4K. So, we've put a lot of people on as far as the investments. But for this one, it's not an investment video. This is outside of investing. This is if you have 40K, 50K, you need a bunch more stubs, and you're just wondering what's the best method currently to make stubs. And honestly, it's still some of the same stuff that we've been talking about, but this is just in case we can reach new people who may have never been on the channel before. So, before we start, hit that like button. Let's aim for 20 likes on the video. Hit that sub button and turn on that little notification bell right beside it. That way you never miss a post. We're going to be doing tier videos. We have a lineup rating video in which you should follow the Twitch so you can be a part of that. And then of course stub making tips going into next year. We'll be doing these all year just to see what's the best stuff to do. But with Player of the Month coming up, the day of Player of the Month, these usually fly. You can make hundreds of thousands to millions of stubs by just flipping these cards. But currently, dude, the margin on these are crazy. So if you know what I'm talking about, it's just flipping cards. Now I'm doing this currently at 2 in the morning, so it's not going to go as fast. But I did this earlier in the day and it was flying, and I made 200K in about 45 minutes. Like, that's how quick this can go at times, and that's how good the margins are. There's really no specific margin to look for right now because they're all good. Like, maybe not Seth Beer, I wouldn't look for that, but like this, perfect, right? So what you're doing is you're putting in a buy order, bam, and then you're going to go to the next one. And so right now, because of how good the margins are, you're just looking for ones that you can go over about 3,000, make a bunch of profit on. If you're new to flipping and you don't know how to flip, and you're wondering, hey, what's a good margin? What should I be looking for? You can always put in a dummy order to see if it's worth your time. So you'll put it like, I have no Gary Sanchez, as you see. I like the margin, but just in case you don't understand how much you can make, just put in the dummy order for 1 under. You'll make back 18,768. So that's a 4,000 stub profit. You're just going to put in a buy order, right? And then you just keep moving on until one of your cards end up selling. So like this is a beautiful margin right here. You'll probably end up making like 3,000 off of this. And you're making off of every single one of these 3,000 to 4,000 every time you flip a card, which is why it's perfect right now. So like I said, it's 2 in the morning. This is not going to move fast. But if you can do this around 12, 1 in the afternoon when it's just flowing and everybody's on, 3 or 4 when everybody's out of school and they're doing their tops now moments trying to catch up, especially for this program here, because the lightning round could be a card that everybody wants. The prices are going to go up. You could be sitting there flipping cards. If it's Juan Soto, it's going to go berserk. I promise you. Don't miss out on making stubs, especially if it's Juan Soto. And if it's somebody like Tyler O'Neill, you still don't want to miss out because his stats should be stupid juiced. So I feel like this could be a crazy Player of the Month lightning round. The last few to me haven't really been, except for like maybe since Schwarber. This could be one of the first ones that, people are going to be going for. And so with that, it's going to be a lot of market flow. And you want to make sure you're taking advantage of that. That's how you make stubs. So as you see, we're just keep going through, and none of them have came through yet. But I promise you, when I was doing this earlier, flying. The day of Player of the Month, which is, if we go to the calendar, it will be on the 5th. So that's less than a week away. I promise you, that's going to be the day you're going to want to do this. So as you can see, Eddie Rosario just came through. So what we're doing, let me go back to this. So what we're doing is, since Eddie Rosario just came through, you're going through here and you're selling them, right? So you put in the buy order for 1 under, and we just made 3,000 stubs off of that Eddie Rosario card. And what you're going to do is, because we still like the margin, put it right back through. So then you just keep going through. I don't know if we put it through. So Conforto just came through. Bam. So we're going to go find wherever Michael Conforto was. Andrew Velasquez just came through. So you're going to sell Conforto. And we just made 4,000 stubs off Conforto. And then bam. You got that one right there. And then so we're going to find Velasquez. And I'm pretty sure we just made over 3,000 stubs off of him too. 3,400 stubs. Put in another buy order. Like, this is easy stubs. You could do this for an hour, 2 hours. Make 100,000, 200,000 stubs easy. I like doing stuff like this when I get to a good amount of stubs. All right, so you can hand over, and as you can see, another one went through, so we'll just back out. But what I was going to say is you could head over to live series and check out the margins on those as well. But if you don't know what came through, if like say orders come through and you missed it, which is a perfect opportunity to show it because I missed it, push your middle button on your thing. And like I said, I know if you've watched these videos before, you obviously seen this, you know how to flip by now, but there are people out there who are just picking up the game as it goes down in price. There are people out there who have never seen my videos before. And so this is for those people. And of course, I appreciate your support if you're continuing to watch it in general. So you'll come to here after you push your middle button. And as you can see, Tyler Gilbert was the one that came through. So we'll go through, find Tyler Gilbert, we'll sell him, and we'll make 3,000 right there. And as you can see, like, I mean, these aren't as bad to buy into. So if you don't have a lot of stubs like myself, you can obviously just buy right there. We have over 2 million stubs. I have investments in home run derby cards and Luis Robert, obviously. And so we easily can have over 2 million stubs. We make stubs very easy. I have every collection done. Like, if you want to make stubs easy, just follow my channel. Make sure you hit that sub button. So like I was saying, you can come over here and check out live series. Live series has not been bad. And you can, like, something like DeGrom, right? Which just sounds crazy at this point to be flipping DeGrom. But that's a 4,000 stub flip. So if you have something like me, who I have a bunch of stubs, I could easily sit there and flip him. Same thing with Tatis, right? That's a 3,000 stub flip. Easy. Acuna. Because these are all players that people have not bought yet for the collections. So they're going to move quick. Acuna is a 6,000 stub flip. Like, I could easily just sit here and try to possibly flip Ronald Acuna Jr., right? So let's put that in just to see. Max Scherzer is a good flip. So we're going to do this. That's over 4,000 stubs. These typically move decent as people try to sell them or they're pulling them in packs. That's a good flip. Garrett Cole's probably a good one. And then the rest of these are kind of you know, like they're kind of at that quick sell value price, so they're not worth flipping to me. And so what you'll do is you'll come over here to Live Series Golds, and you'll start finding these guys right here, right? Like the Gene Seguras, who have amazing margins, right? And these, the reason why you'll do these is even though you won't make as much per flip, you're able to flip these more per minute. So it's just all about, you know, what do you prefer to flip and how much time do you have? That's the end of this video. It's a very simple video. As you see, once again, I'll show you again just in case. So I seen somebody come through. I don't know if it was a live series player or if it was one of the Tops Now players. So once again, push the middle button. You go down to inbox, and it was TJ, which who we will remember is a Tops Now card. So we'll come back over here to Tops Now. Make sure we take that off, and we find TJ right here, and we just sell him. Easy. It's so easy to make stubs. Like I said, if you're new to the game and you just picked it up because, hey, maybe you just got an Xbox, so you got game share, or maybe somebody bought the game for you, or maybe it's just really cheap right now and you're just trying to figure out how I can make stubs. I know typically around this time of the year, a lot of content creators stop putting out stub videos. And so I just wanted to put this video out to help those people out who are new to the game, or for those who just haven't seen my video. That's the end of the video. Like it up. Let's aim for 20 likes. That's not a lot. Be sure to hit that sub button, turn on that notification bell, and follow the Twitch as we do stream 5 days a week. And I would love to see my YouTube viewers in there as we do interact with them and have friendly Fridays where we play games with the viewers. We also have it. We just had a Max Scherzer come through, so let's just go ahead and sell that on there while we're ending this. Max Scherzer, that's an easy flip right there. Bam. 4,000 stubs made off live series Max Scherzer. But we like to interact with our viewers, man. I love to have y'all in there. People who support me, I want to support y'all and have fun with y'all and interact with y'all at all times. I always want to give back to my community because y'all have given me so much. So I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. And of course, as always, peace, love. Until next time.